excellent.
Well,
I saw in some of the pictures that you put up on Dropbox that you had a monkey stuffed animal on your back.
yes.
Could you walk me through how the heck that came about?
Well, that also goes into why I really started dressing up elaborate. Is um, the Stars missed the playoffs for the first time since being in Dallas, and I had bought this little stuffed monkey on a clearance sale. It was a Stars stuffed monkey, and I began that next year wearing it after every loss, saying, hey, we got to get this monkey off our back. We got to get back to the playoffs. And it was right after the All Star break one year. That very year, the Stars were the hottest team in the league. They were first place in the Pacific. Everything was going good. We had a watch party where we're all sitting around watching the game with fellow fans at a bar, and some of my friends started telling me, "Hey, you need to stop wearing that monkey because it's bad luck." And I'm like, "No, it's not bad luck. It's not bad luck. In fact, I'll I'll bet you this: I will wear this stuffed monkey on my back for every Stars event until we make the playoffs." Well, at that point, we're way ahead in the standings, and I figured, hey, I'm going to wear this for 8 games, and I'm done. Well, right after that, well, after I said that, the station that was promoting the watch party had a camera crew and actually heard me say it. So they actually brought the camera crew over and asked me to repeat it in front of the camera. Well, of course, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. And then they broadcast it to everybody, that all the Stars fans I know. So the whole arena knew I made this statement. And then right after that, our star player, Brad Richards, like broke his wrist, and they tanked, only winning like 3 of the last 11 or something like that, and missed the playoffs by 1 point. And the first phone call I got was from my ticket rep and saying, "I'm sorry about this. I'll see you in the monkey next year." And so basically, I decided I'm a man of my word. Everybody heard it. So 4 years later, the Stars finally clinched a playoff spot, and I got to have the monkey removed from my back. But there was a lot of crazy stories in between. Uh, I had kids and drunks try to steal my monkey throughout all throughout the season, or the seasons. And so the second to the last season, I went to a dollar store and bought a box of stuffed monkeys, and I began giving those stuffed monkeys away so they would leave my monkey alone. And next thing I know, I was monkey man around the arena. It's still to this day, I have kids, or now teenagers, come up to me and call me monkey man. And it's kind of funny.
That is pretty funny. So, what year did the monkeys start? Do you remember?
Uh, I'm trying to think. It was 2011, 10 or 11. I can't remember. I think it was actually, you know what? It was 2011 is when it actually started. The beginning of 2010, I wore him after each playoff loss, or each regular season loss. And then I made the statement that February of 2011. And then I ended up getting rid of him when Stars made the playoffs in 2014.
That makes sense. So, can you do me a favor and just say into your iPhone that you had the monkey on your back, just like I had the monkey on my back from February of 2011 until we were in the playoffs in 2014.
Yeah. Well, let me see how I say this. From 2011 to 2014, I symbolically carried the Stars playoff monkey on my back until they finally clinched in 2014. Is that what
That
you
was
want?
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that was exactly it. I just wanted. I know the years, but it's hard to tell them to someone
It's
who's
a,
not aware of the Stars' history.
I I will probably have people after it airs tell me where I'm wrong, but I'm doing it by memory.
That's okay.
But I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
That's fine. Good guesstimate. I'm sure that's roughly the time.
Yeah.
I saw in some other pictures that the Dallas Stars Ice Girls dressed up as you for Halloween. How did that make you feel?
Well, first of all, it was one of the Ice Girls chose to dress up as me. Uh, that was one of the top three non hockey related things that have ever happened to me. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's not actually in game events, but yeah, it was very 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 touching, and I knew that something was up when beginning of the season, the Ice Girls started asking me questions about my costume in detail, and I was like, "What? Okay, why are you asking that?" And then you details about my costume that I didn't even remember, and so I'm like, "Okay, something's up." But what's funny is I don't do Halloween, even though it's crazy that I dress up and all this, but I don't do Halloween. I usually take the Halloween game off, and word got out to them that, hey, Matt's not going to dress up for Halloween. This whole surprise is going to, backfire. And so I had the Ice Girls director contact me, and it's like, hey, Matt, just please, please, please. I can't tell you why, but you need to dress up that game. And then they surprised me because they were all dressed up differently. So they hid Maria behind everybody else, and she just popped out, and I just immediately teared up. I was like, oh, that's amazing. And then beyond that, it got even worse when at the first commercial break, when she skated out on the ice, and then my phone started blowing up with people going, Matt, did you see that? You're on the ice. You're on the ice. She's dressed as you. And I'm like, yeah. It's amazing. And then I started crying again. So it was.
That's so sweet. I love that. So would you say that you're definitely kind of a staple of the Dallas Stars fan base? Everyone kind of knows who you are?
Yeah, I would say that people know who I am. There's a few of us that they know, but I usually stand out. Maybe it's the lights, because they will call. I will get calls or messages if one night I don't dress up, and they can't see my lights from across the arena. They will be calling to check up on me and making sure I'm okay. They'll be like, "Are you okay? I don't see you there." I'm like, "Yeah, I had to take the night off, but thanks."
That's sweet. They're worried about you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's cut it there.